Hey YouTubers, it's Decklist Will here. I'm doing a deck profile on my Nigga Hopeless deck, but it's short for Dark Hopeless, and I mixed it, or black, whatever, so I can say it. Yeah, so let's start with the main card of the deck, obviously. 3 Red-eyes Darkness Metal Dragons. It's obvious, he pluses your field. Key card to the deck, gets you game really quickly. Yeah. Dark Arm Dragon. Uh, It's really obvious. Any deck with Dark should run him. If you run Allure, you run Dad. It's that simple. Nothing more to it. 3 Dark Horus. This is really supposed to be a Clear Vice Dragon, but my friend needed it, so I lent it to him, and yeah. So I'm gonna get that back. Just level 8 Dark Dragon. Lure targets, trade in target, Red Eyes target, helps you go for game quicker. 3,000. His effect's pretty good too. People always forget about it. He gets you free Greffers, free Phantom Chaoses, so nothing wrong with that. 2 Dark Creators. This card's really busted in this deck, gets you game really fast. It brings out 3 monsters. It's a +2 technically, and level 8, so trade in target, lure target, Phantom Chaos target, awesome. Infernal Dragon, obvious, it's like a Stardust for dragons, and 24 beater, light, makes Blackluster Soldier playable, and yeah. So yeah, Blackluster Soldier. I run enough lights and darks to play it, obviously, and every deck has to play this card just because he's that busted. And on a joke of a summoning requirements, so why not? Oh, and yeah, I know what you're all thinking. What the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you running Obelisk The Tormentor? How do you ever summon it? It's probably so inconsistent. But no, he's actually really good in this build. Cause even though I sacrificed 3 monsters to summon it, I only usually play if my opponent's already used Dark Hole, because most decks don't have an answer to it except for Black Rose or Catastor outside of a Dark Hole, really. And yeah, JD, I know it's another really stupid. What the fuck are you doing? But I use him because he's light, Chaos Sorcerer target, level 8 trade in target, Future Fusion target, and a Phantom Chaos target. Actually works really well in the deck. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. 1 Koa'ki Drago. I tried to play 2 to 3, but I can't really do that right now because this deck it moves too slow, and I can't find room. 2 Red-eyes Wyverns, obvious. Everyone knows about the end phase, Red-eyes, Darkness, Metal. And if you don't, well, look it up, because that's sad. 2 Phantom Chaos. His card's busted in this build, but he's not as good as he used to be with Veiler running around. So you have to play him really carefully and bait out the Veilers before you summon this guy. 1 Dark Greffer. I tried 2, takes away too much hand advantage, and he just... We all know what he does. He's a fool's burial for dark decks. Why not? Now, yeah, I know what you're thinking, Junk Synchron. It actually works really well in this deck. It's, no one will see it coming, baits out Veiler, baits out Solemn, etc. And it lets me synchro really quickly, because I run 2 Rykos. I can go into Frozen Fitzgerald, one of my favorite synchro monsters. It's actually pretty good. 1 Plaguespreader Zombie. It usually just gets milled, so why not just tech it? Why run it? It's a good tuner. 2 Card Troopers, just for the milling of all the big dark monsters you don't want to draw. And obvious. 2 Rykos, Chaos Sorcerer, not Chaos Sorcerer, Blackluster targets, Destroy 1, Mill 3, good pluses. 1 Veiler, I really think every deck should run at least 1, because it's just that good. And there's just so much stuff you can Veiler nowadays, it's really necessary. 1 Morphing Jar, I tend to run out of cards pretty fast, and he helps you dump really quickly, and it's just a lot of pluses. Future Fusion, everyone knows the combo. This with 5-headed dragon, really good. And you deck thin so much. Back when True Nade was playable, you just go True Nade, Future Fusion, and do it again. But that's not, it doesn't really work anymore. 1 charge, obvious, Ryko to hand, milling more. 2 dualities, because it makes this deck a lot quicker, and you just draw faster. I love to draw cards. I run a lot of draw power cards, and it's a good amount of searching too. I know you can't special summon, but you can wait a turn and then try to OTK next turn. It's really awesome, actually. 1 Allure of Darkness. Obvious reasons, lots of darks. Makes everything good in this deck. Reinforce the army. I have 2 targets, Dark Greffer and Junk Synchron. And it really helps. Monster Reborn. Yes, it's a Spanish. At least I believe so. Obvious staple. 2 trade-ins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7 targets, so it's usually it's always live. One enemy control. This is really a tech card because sometimes when I have Phantom Chaos on the field, after it's copied in effect and it's on my opponent's turn, sometimes I can just use it on my Phantom so I don't take damage. And it's a cool card. I like it. I'll probably switch it out for Book later on, but why not? It's just fun. One Heavy Storm, obvious staple. And I play 3 Decree. Now I know some of you are thinking, what the hell? Why are you playing 3 Decree when there's 3 MSTs and a Heavy Storm? The thing is, some people will still play heavy back row on you instead of Starlight Road, which is the most annoying thing ever because they summon Thunder King, set 4, you go Heavy Storm, Starlight Road, negate. Now they got Star Thunder King you have to worry about, so it's actually still really good. I really like Decree. It just helps you win games. And to the extra deck, the obvious 5-headed dragon. He helps you combo off Future Fusion, any 5 dragons, so that's obvious. One Trishula, obvious. Junk Synchron, Ryko, and that level 4 monster, really easy. Infernal Dragon, really just a tech synchro choice. It's so easy to go into, and it's just a 3000 beater. No one sees it coming. Scrap Dragon, obvious. 2 Stardust, obvious. I just like the 2 Stardust because he's my favorite synchro monster. One Colossal, just fucks shit up. Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is surprisingly really good. I actually really like this card. It really stops decks like Gravekeepers, which is this deck's worst matchup. It's a really good card. I like it. Black Rose, obvious. Bryonic, obvious. Gaia runs over Stardust, which is obvious. Librarian, obvious. Caster, obvious. And then a nice little card I like to run, Frozen Fitzgerald. It's a Junk Synchron and a Ryko Man's. Really easy to go into. No one sees it coming, really. Baits out Solemn Warning. And, yeah, that's my Hopeless Dragon deck for now, or Nigga Hopeless, if you want to say. Subscribe, send comments, rate, whatever you want. I'll probably post vids up later, you never know. And, peace out.